Hey there. So I've been seeing a lot of posts lately about doing the ombre, using the brush and kind of dabbing it on. So this is the method that I prefer. I find it's a whole lot easier to control where you're putting your color and how much of it. So I figured I would just show you how I did mine. Everybody I'm sure has their own little tweaks about things, but this is just my process. So I'm going to be using Teacher's Pet and Troublemaker from the Naughty Nice mystery boxes. And to start, I do my base color, which is going to be the color that's at closest to the cuticle area. So it's simply just regular, your pro base. You dip it into your first color, and then for your second color, what you're going to do is you're going to take your brush, and you're not going to dip it in straight this way. You're actually going to do it on an angle. So you're going to hold it on an angle so that you're picking up the color on an angle. Then you're going to start at the bottom, and then you're just going to tap up and down, up and down, up and down. Now, I probably just waited a couple of seconds longer than I should have explaining that, so it may not take very well to this first coat, but that's okay because we're going to do multiples anyway. So we're going to give that a second. Now, I usually use a stiffer brush. When I'm doing my ombre, I use this little brush. It's not exactly stiff, but it's not like a makeup powder brush that's going to just not take everything off. So that's my first coat. As you can see, it's a little ombre-ish. So I'm just going to go back in and I'm going to do a second coat. Now, I'm not doing overly thick coats of my base. I don't want it to get goopy, so that's what I do to stop that. So we're going to give it a second, and then you'll kind of see, I don't know if you can see it there, but it kind of, the powder absorbs. Once your powder is absorbed, then you're good to go. So again, you just pick some up, tap on the bottom, and then you work your way up, just using light little patting motions. You don't have to get too aggressive with it. So there's my second, and I think that's probably going to be pretty good just for this demonstration. Now, if I was doing my nails, I might do another layer of this, but you know, as long as you have the coverage that you're looking for, you should be fine. So then I'm just going to go in and, I probably should have opened it first, but I have clear that I like to use on everything. So I'm going to give that a second to kind of set. And then I'm just going to take, again, my little brush just to make sure everything is kosher. Then I'm going to activate. So we activate. Now I usually do like 2 coats of activator, but that's just because I'm neurotic. And I like to be absolutely sure that all the activator is penetrating down where I need it to be. So once that's done, then we're simply going to tap it because, hear that? That little thud. So that tells us that the activator is not set. The way that you'll know that the activator is set is because it goes from this, oh, it's starting to now. You can hear it getting a little bit of a higher tone or a sharper tone, but it should be, there you go. Pretty good, pretty good. All right, so then I just simply buff just to make everything smooth. Do along my sidewalls, the free edge. Everything is good and smooth. And then I go with the other side of my buffer, which is even finer, so that smooths it out even more. Then I will give her all a little wipe down. Good, good. Another activator. Oh, crap. Pro base all over my desk. So activator. And then we will let that have its little dry time. And then I am going to come back and I'm going to wipe it again just to make sure that everything is completely dry, which it wasn't. That's why there's fluffs on there. That's okay. So then, 1, 2, 3, wipe on the paper towel, put it back in the bottle. Now what you're waiting for this is you can kind of see right there where it kind of gets crinkly. So that's what we're looking for. That's how you know that your first base of top is okay to go back in. And then the second one, you can actually take your time with it a little more. Make sure everything is good. Cap your free edge. Wipe again on the paper towel. You never know when there's little bits of activator hanging out. And that's it. So that's how I do the ombre with the dab motion. I usually take a little more time with my filing and stuff, but I think that was all right. Anyway, hope this helps.